I'm ready. I'm ready to show it.
Hammer, cold water dip, freezing cold or scorching heat. And weird and crazy training methods that Oleksandr Usyk is primed for his Anthony Joshua rematch. So let's see how explosive the Ukrainian boxer is and what these two heavy monsters are up to ahead of the match of the century. Before you jump into the video though, remember, like, subscribe, and tap the icon bell so you don't miss out on any updates.
He's surprised that Hunter agreed to fight him.
Upstairs in the middle of the ring.
Oleksandr Usyk is just a few days away from the rematch with Anthony Joshua, and his strange body transformation has convinced fans it's gonna be a long night for Joshua. Usyk is due to face Joshua for the second time on August 20th after taking the British heavyweights WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO belts in a unanimous points decision at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last September. Oleksandr Usyk stunned boxing fans after sharing his new figure on social media. The Ukrainian boxer had gained 15 kilograms since his last fight with Joshua, putting the former undisputed cruiserweight champion at a colossal 250 pounds. Many question how the 35-year-old changed his body ahead of his rematch with AJ, so let's take a look at the weird and wonderful training methods the Ukrainian boxer is using. Swimming. Usyk has used swimming as a way to get in shape for years, and his trainer, Anatoly Lomachenko, has encouraged him to undergo 10K open-air swims to build up stamina. Lomachenko put the heavyweight through a grueling regime ahead of his fight with Joshua. According to his former opponent, Derek Chisora, Usyk spent 5 hours a day in the pool swimming laps. Next, holding his breath underwater. Swimming is not the only water-based activity Usyk does to improve his performance in the ring. He also practices holding his breath underwater. It seems like a strange thing to work on as a boxer, but it aids your fitness level. Breath holding can improve a boxer's psychological preparedness and willpower in the ring, as it primes the athlete for fighting while feeling breathless. He believes in this form of training, and he says it helps him reach his cognitive and physical peak. Next is beach sprints. Usyk will use sand training to add diversity to his weekly workout schedule. Sand training is also a low-impact form of exercise. It will prevent Usyk from suffering knee pain, shin splints, or hip issues. It will also reduce his chances of picking up an impact-related injury like a stress fracture. However, the significant benefit for Usyk is the effect on his power. Cold water submersion. Training as a full-time athlete takes its toll on your body, especially as a boxer. So it's important to do everything you can to alleviate the physiological and psychological stress you put it under. For Usyk, he's gone for the old-school way of doing things. Instead of turning up to a fancy institute, he shares videos of himself jumping in a giant ice lake, which is typically about 15 degrees centigrade. Hammer throwing. Usyk has always been a fan of changing up training routines and pushing himself to the limit. He believes one of the best ways to be able to do that is to take part in CrossFit training. It's a fitness regimen that involves varied functional movements performed at high intensity. and this gives Usyk the chance to work on a series of combined exercises that helps develop strength, agility, flexibility, and fitness in one session. What about juggling? The 35-year-old has been seen juggling on multiple occasions and frequently uses this exercise during his training sessions. Juggling is a great warm-up exercise. It gets you moving enough to increase your oxygen intake, but it doesn't tire you out, and it focuses on the mind before a boxer steps in the ring. It's safe to say Usyk looks like he's having fun when he picks up those 3 little balls. Dancing. Usyk shared multiple clips of himself getting his hips moving mid-season. Not only is it amusing to watch, it also has a host of benefits for the athlete. Dancing releases positive endorphins. It loosens the boxer's muscles, but most importantly, it brings a bit of fun to training. Usyk was most recently seen dancing his socks off after his face-off with Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia. Coin catching, one of the oldest tricks in the boxing book. Coin catching. Usyk has been using this exercise for years. He's posted multiple videos of himself throwing 3 coins in the air and catching them all. It's a simple yet effective drill, and it improves a fighter's hand-eye coordination, reaction time, and his reflexes. Running. Running appears to be one of Usyk's least favorite exercises. He runs around in either the freezing cold or scorching heat. The 35-year-old goes on long runs to build up his anaerobic system and completes interval sessions to work on his aerobic system. This gives him the fitness and stamina to perform in 12 rounds of boxing. Other sports. For most, the above is more than enough exercise, but Usyk, he likes to get involved in a range of other sports to help with fitness and coordination. There are some special exercises that Usyk did to prepare for the rematch. So who do you think is going to win? Is it the cat, Oleksandr Usyk, or Anthony AJ Joshua? Please leave your comments below and let us know, but don't forget, like, subscribe, tap that bell icon. You don't want to miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
I love you.